Hello and welcome to Wheel of Horror 5-year anniversary extravaganza. Woo! Typically, we spin a wheel once a week. It chooses a horror film. Eric and I talk about it, but today is October 1st, 2025, and we officially started this journey October 1st, 2020 during the pandemic. And we have literally never missed a week. We've been sometimes two a week, sometimes seven a week, and here we are. So we're just gonna talk for a little while, kind of shorter episode, but yeah, 5 years anniversary. Eric, what do you think?
Wow. Wow. Keep it going is what's important. And we did it. And wow, we started this when we were kind of bored, stuck at home, and we did 31 episodes in 1 month. And I remember doing that and just wanting to die because it was so much. It was so much. But now here we are, 5 years later, once a week. We found a rhythm and we got a good pod going, man. It's great.
Yeah, I mean the intention in the first year of doing that for 31 and 31, it was never to be like we're gonna do this every day forever, but
It
like
was like we're gonna see if we can do it.
not every day. I didn't think we were doing
Bro,
it
I
every
I
single
I
week forever.
watched Rosemary's Baby at 2 a.m.
Yeah,
and
for
I
that month in
that
October.
month was insane.
Yeah.
31 and 31 days. Still, that's an accomplishment, but a bigger accomplishment. 5 years.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, no, it's been a great journey, mostly horror films. Obviously, we've covered some some
Sci-fi summer, spring into action,
yeah, we
random
did
movies.
Disney, a lot of the Star Wars Disney stuff. We covered that in the beginning until we're like, this fucking sucks. I don't want
We
to do this.
did Ernest Saves Christmas. We
Yeah.
literally have done Christmas movies, and yeah,
But overall, it's probably like 400 good, solid horror films, maybe even more, and then some others sprinkled in there over the years. We've had a lot of great guests come in throughout the years, made some friendships like because of this, caught up with people.
reconnected,
Yeah.
reconnected,
Yeah.
reconnected.
Caught up with
So
so many people that haven't talked to in years. And I love doing this. I love doing it with you. I love having something to look forward to every week, a reason to watch movies that I've never seen or I love and I've always wanted to talk about it and stuff like that. And obviously we've talked about this so many times, but just like the life events and having this all recorded. So then we're like 50, we can look back and be like, wow, like this is when Erik had summer or whatever. This is when Alec moved to Van Nuys. Like there's just like things that have been documented with us, our friends, our families, and it's nice to have.
yeah, no, it is, and I don't know. I've gone back and listened to a few, but yeah, no, from moving, pandemic, having my daughter, like it's just crazy to think like, oh yeah, I recorded this episode then, and I like to hear my voice then, and if I sounded stressed or whatever or tired, but it's nice. It reminds you of where you were at that time in your life too, which is kind of a library to have. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, and we're trying new things like video. We've started doing that over the last like 3 or 4 months, so we're going to continue doing that. I'd like to eventually start doing more cartoons. There's a couple episodes on YouTube people can check out of like Child's Play 2, I think, Friday the 13th Part 4. There's been a couple that are fully animated. So like things like that I'd like to continue to do when I have one more time and
Speaking of
but
time, Alec, I was going to work on my backdrop tonight, which is awful. I promised the viewers and everyone I'm going to have the most epic backdrop starting next week. I just need to work on it. Little teaser here. Lisa Frank erasers. Anyone remember these?
I do. Vaguely.
I
I
just
didn't
had to
until I
share
saw
that.
them.
Just had to share that. But I have Lisa Frank erasers, the whole set. They
Well,
don't erase a damn thing. They just smudge your paper, but
i-
had to share that.
if I don't see a Goosebumps book, I'm gonna be very
Oh, I
upset.
got Goosebump
Yeah,
books all
good,
day,
good,
all day.
good.
Which book? Which book? Yeah,
The
and then to be fully honest, I don't think I've ever read a Goosebump book.
You haven't?
I've like started one, but I think I just collected it like Pokemon
Whoa.
cards.
Oh
Like,
my,
yeah,
I definitely read a bunch. Yeah, no, I used to like those. I did. I go back and forth. I'm sure if we sat, you're too biased to answer this, but if we sat down and we watched like four random Goosebumps episodes and four random Are You Afraid of the Dark episodes and be like, which one's better?
Are
You're
You Afraid
too
of the Dark?
you're biased. You can't be in it.
Are You Afraid of the Dark's way better.
We got to get people that are less biased. But
I will say that Goosebumps did the first season started off very strong with the Haunted Mask, but Are You Afraid of the Dark? is just dominant, dominant,
Yeah.
dominant.
They're both Canadian, which is funny too. I don't know what's going on up there then, but yeah, so
It's cheaper to film there.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. We got a really fun October coming up. We're gonna be doing every Monday, but then the last like 10 days of October is gonna be the Hellraiser franchise. So every day there'll be a Hellraiser movie coming out, so you can follow along with that. And what
How are those
else?
movies?
Those were, I don't want to spoil too much,
It was a
but
choice.
it's
It was
it's
a
a
choice.
it's a pretty big like nice, 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 nice. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And yeah, so but honestly, like if you want to just like have a fun franchise that you're like, I don't really know much about, it's fun. It's a fun one to do. And if you want to follow along with us, enjoy. Um, but overall, just want to say thanks to all of our guests and Mike, so much for helping out with our social media, we got a lot of plans for the future. I know we say that a lot, but like, you know, got a little bit more money to spend on this in the near future, so I'd like to invest a little bit more and kind of see where this can take us. So who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah, let's keep it going. I
Yeah.
don't see an end in sight. And also I do this also like for as a hobby, but fun, but also to keep in touch with you, Alec.
Yeah.
We don't I don't see you. You're 1,000, 2,000 miles away from me in LA and 3,000 miles?
3,000 miles.
Shit. Oh man. But yeah, if I don't see you on this, sometimes I don't talk to you. So this is how we get together and we talk for a little bit after, so that matters. And
Yeah.
we've
No,
done
dude.
that for that too. So, and I have to say too, who is our most frequent guest as of now? I know there's two.
It's Joe. It's Joe for sure. I mean,
It's Joe,
Dom is probably the most
second.
like yeah, yeah, because Joe has filled in for you, when you've taken like
Sure.
your sabbaticals and
Yeah,
so
I've
he's
had to.
so
Yeah.
he's filled in for those and like the Hellraiser movies, that's 10 episodes right there. I
So
think Dom,
Joe,
yeah,
Dom, and
Joe
I would say shout out Matt Bannever too.
probably Matt Banniver is probably the
Yeah.
third, yeah.
But to all our guests, like, please reach out to us. Keep coming back. We just love this.
Yeah, and feel free guys to comment on videos and all that stuff, and we do our best to respond. I know so many people email and DM us and stuff like that, and I'm so bad about getting back to people, so I
It's
am
tough.
sorry.
It's busy.
But but yeah, no.
But that's why we got Mike, and Mike's great, and we love you, Mike, if you're listening.
But otherwise, yeah, we got our 500th episode. That'll be coming out like April. I kind of did the math, like April, May of next year, so that'll be very fun. We're gonna do a big
Hopefully it's a
screening.
Leprechaun movie. It's our 500th episode.
Nah, I don't. I think it's later than that, but we'll see. Yeah, no, I think we'll pick a good movie for that. I don't know. I don't even know what we're doing yet. It's too far away. But anyways, I think that's about it. Just want to say thanks to everybody. Thanks to you, Eric. Thanks to everybody.
And then, Alec, do you have a favorite episode that you've recorded like to go back and listen to? I have two.
I don't know specifically, man, but probably one of like an Anaconda or Deep Blue
Yeah,
Sea or like Arachnophobia, like those movies that when we were kids we liked and they were
rewatch.
crazy and they're fun to talk about now because they're bad but they're still fun and stupid, like so probably those like
Arachnophobia,
90s,
Anaconda. So like insect, sea
like
creature.
90s to that early 2000s creature features seem to be the most fun to
Okay.
talk about for me, I
Like
guess.
eight-legged freaks, all
Yeah,
that stuff. Okay, okay.
bats. Like I feel like I laugh the most at those kind of movies because they're
Bats was
like,
great. That was a good episode. Yeah.
yeah, they're so crazy, but they're fun to talk about. They're not good, but they're fun. You know? Why? What
Yeah.
about you? What about you?
I mean, I have so many, but Get Out is probably one of my favorite ones. It was just me and you, and I just remember being physically exhausted and sick, but I love talking about it. And I go back and rewatch that, and I'm like, if I can get through recording that episode, I can get through anything. And then my second one would be with Don Berger, Doctor Sleep.
Oh yeah.
I love that movie. So underrated, and I love going back and rewatching that movie. I mean, I've re-listening to that pod we did. Yeah.
Yeah, that was our 4th of July episode, I think in 2021, because it was the 100th year anniversary of the Overlook Hotel, the picture from the M. Night
Yeah,
Shyamalan.
that
Yeah,
was like a peak for me, and Dom's done so much work for us, like animation, like
yeah.
it's cool. So there's so many people that support us, and just I not only Dom, but just love everyone. We love everyone who's been on, everyone who likes, everyone who comments. So just thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. So it's a lot of fun, it's a lot of work, but it is at the end of the day, it's really fun to do, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm enjoying it and I'd like to keep doing it for as long as
Do you
possible.
have a
So
series we've done and finished that you like? I got
I
Phantasm.
mean,
Phantasm with Mike.
that's great. I think, Friday the 13th is so much fun 'cause there's so many, and then Nightmare on Elm Street is great.
Yeah.
We need to finish Halloween.
We're
Like
going to. This
five
Hollow. We're
years and we
going
haven't.
to finish it.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
We're going
Because
to try.
we'll be doing Halloween 5. There's still Resurrection. There's still the
Yeah.
Rob Zombie
Sit, there's the
ones.
curse, right? Did you do the
No, we did
curse?
Curse. We did Curse.
Okay.
So there's three left we still haven't done, and it's our fifth year, which is insane to me because that's
And
like
we're
your
a horror
favorite
podcast.
fucking movie.
I
But
know.
anyways, we'll get to it. We're almost done with them. So, anyways, you got any last minute thoughts, Eric?
Just thanks for listening with us and just being along for the ride, everyone. It's been fun, and we'll keep it up.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for listening in. We hope you continue to, and here's to another 5 years. So, thank you,
Woo!
guys.
Woo!